They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Hey, 26.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
44. 1st down, Steeler.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st down, Pittsburgh. Set! 230. 44. 42. You're not ready. You're not. Hey, Haywood. Mike 42, check. Mike 42.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger looking for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were looking for Johnson that time. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, D.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now, he is not going to get the 1st down as they'll spot this at about the 28.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Rodgers now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and that's complete to Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Rodgers now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Washington. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Hey, echo.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 22-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Johnson, the intended target. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. The connection made. It's Graham. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man is Allison, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Now Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
At the 15-yard line.
Rodgers again now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Jack 16. Let's go.
On first down, it's Samuels. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the 45 on second down, Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And now running right through it. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Now it's Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams, 65 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. A nice little juke. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
It got his man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 76 yards, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they let you.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. A gain of 6 there on first.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Back to throw, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run on first down. Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And Crosby's kick is good. The veteran Mason Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our